Hey, how you doing, folks? So, you'll have to excuse the lighting in this video just to start with, all right? So, my name's Ash, for those that don't know me. And this video is going to be all about the Speak Up podcast, all right? So, for those that are on my Facebook, you'll already know what this is about because I bang on about it quite a lot. But basically, for those that don't know, the Speak Up podcast is something I've just launched. So, it's a podcast around mental health awareness, raising awareness of mental health, because I'm someone with personal experience of like mental health and that sort of thing. So I've had my own long journey in terms of trying to get support from services here in the UK. But also, I know there's a lot of other people that are sort of like suffering in the UK at the minute and not getting the support they need, and they feel like they actually need someone to talk to and stuff like that. So the idea is to kind of spread awareness and give other people a voice and a platform to talk about their own experiences. So the idea is I'll be sharing my own experiences, and in doing so, I'm giving people the courage to share their own experiences. So that's my aims for the podcast, my overall goals. So I will be bringing guest speakers on to talk about their own experiences of mental health. Obviously, I've got a few ideas in the pipeline. All right, a few potential episodes sort of kind of planned out already. All right, but I've just got to sort of cross the I's and dot the T's, as it were. Or sorry, cross the T's and dot the I's. Sorry, with that really. So that's what I'm aiming to do right now. There has been I've thought about actually offering people Amazon vouchers in exchange for the contribution on the podcast, but that's more of a sort of well wish than anything. That's not set in stone either, but that's a thought that I've had. And I also, just as a separate thing, I'm actually setting up a meetup socials group on the Meetup app. For those that don't know, Meetup's just an app, a virtual app, a smartphone app rather, advertising events and stuff, social events around the country, and you can put your town in there and search for events near you. Well, in my town in Scarborough, there isn't a great deal for people my age. I'm 32, and there's a lot of coffee mornings for much older people and things like that, and cafe meetups and all that sort of thing. But there isn't much in the way of for younger people, for people of my age, in the 30s. So I'm setting up a Scarborough socials for over 30s, and I'll be doing that via the Meetup app. And I envisage that there'll be, we'll make it virtual to start with to get the icebreakers out of the way, and then eventually have a physical meetup space, organise like pub events, pub visits, and stuff like that, and themed nights as well. So that's a separate project really, but that's something else I wanted to mention. So if there's anyone in Scarborough, North Yorkshire, here in the UK, and you're interested in a social group on Meetup, let me know if you're interested. Because it will cost me money out of my own pocket as well to set that up. And the last thing I want to do is pay the money and then no one turns up. So, that's kind of story of my life, really. People sort of standing me up, but there we go. If you're interested in the meetup group, let me know. Alternatively, in addition to, which is the main point of this video, if you're interested in contributing to the podcast, you can reach out to me on the Speak Up Podcast Facebook page. This video right now, I'll be uploading it to my my personal YouTube page, but I do also have a Speak Up Podcast YouTube page, and I'll be adding it to that as well. And the idea is I'm using YouTube as a sort of marketing tool more than anything. I don't use YouTube much, to be honest. I don't use YouTube that much, but I'm using it just as a marketing tool, So in short, if you're interested in contributing to the podcast, let me know. We have an email address as well, a Gmail account. You can send me an email on there, or you can send me a message on Facebook, either my personal page or the Speak Up Podcast page. Just reach out to me, however you want to do so, really, and we can get the ball rolling. You will need to sign a sort of like an agreement just to say that you give your consent for me to include your audio segment in the podcast. I do use the Anchor app for recording, but I don't think you need the app. You just need like a smartphone or something record it on, and a quiet space to do that, and try and, use a tripod if you can, or steady your phone basically, just so the audio is not fuzzy and stuff like that. And then, yeah, we can get the ball rolling with that, really, If you're interested, let me know. But otherwise, folks, thanks for listening, and you all take care then. Bye-bye for now.